Empty your mind. These three simple words contain a universe of meaning, a philosophy that can transform your life from the inside out. The power of an empty mind is not about having nothing to think about or losing memories. It is about freeing yourself from the burden of unnecessary thoughts, doubts, and fears that hold you back. It is about creating space for new ideas, fresh inspiration, and true self-awareness. Imagine a vase, a cup. If it is already full, you cannot pour anything new into it without causing it to overflow. But if the cup is empty, it is ready to receive. Your mind works in a similar way. When it is filled with worries about the past, insecurities about the future, and judgments about the present, there is no room left for growth. But when you empty your mind, you create the possibility for change. Let me tell you a story that might sound familiar, because it could be anyone's story. It could be yours.
There was once a young artist named Maya. Maya was passionate about her work. She dreamed of painting masterpieces, of expressing the beauty she saw in the world. Yet every time she sat down in front of a blank canvas, she found herself paralyzed. Her mind buzzed with noise. What if I'm not good enough? She wondered. What if people don't like my work? What if I fail? These thoughts grew louder and louder until they drowned out her inspiration. One day, frustrated and exhausted, Maya went for a walk in the park. She sat down on a bench and closed her eyes, letting the sounds of nature wash over her. The gentle rustle of leaves, the chirping of birds, the distant laughter of children playing. For a moment, she let herself forget about her worries. She breathed deeply and let her mind empty itself of expectations and judgments. In that moment of stillness, something remarkable happened. Maya felt a surge of peace she hadn't experienced in a long time. She noticed the subtle play of light through the trees, the delicate patterns of clouds drifting across the sky. Ideas began to flow into her mind, not forced, but natural, effortless, like a river running its course. Maya realized then that her struggle was not with her talent, but with her crowded mind. She understood that to create, to truly live, she needed to empty her mind of the noise that held her back. This is the power of an empty mind. It is not emptiness in the sense of lacking, but in the sense of openness and readiness. When you empty your mind, you allow yourself to be present. You let go of the past and stop worrying about the future. You become aware of the here and now, and in that awareness, you find clarity and strength. But how do you empty your mind? It is not always easy. The world is loud and our thoughts are persistent. The first step is awareness, becoming conscious of the thoughts that fill your mind. Notice them, but don't judge them. Don't try to fight them. Let them come and then let them go. Techniques like meditation, mindfulness, or even simple breathing exercises can help. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. When thoughts arise, acknowledge them and gently return your focus to your breath. Over time, you will find that the thoughts quiet down and a sense of peace emerges. Emptying your mind is not about escaping reality. It is about facing it with a calm and open heart. It is about making space for creativity, for love, for growth. When you let go of limiting beliefs, you discover what you are truly capable of. Think of the greatest athletes, artists, or leaders. In moments of challenge, what sets them apart is not just their skill or intelligence, but their ability to focus, to be present, to act without hesitation. This state is often called flow. It is the state where the mind is empty of distractions and fully absorbed in the task at hand. It is in this state that we achieve our best work, our greatest breakthroughs. But the wisdom of an empty mind is not just for moments of performance. It is for everyday life. When you empty your mind, you become a better listener, a more compassionate friend, a more effective leader. You become less reactive and more thoughtful. You stop being a prisoner of your thoughts and become the master of your mind. There is an old Zen story about a scholar who went to visit a master to learn about wisdom. The master offered him tea and began to pour. The cup filled and then overflowed, spilling onto the table. The scholar exclaimed, "Stop! The cup is full! No more will go in." The master smiled and said, "Like this cup, your mind is full of your own opinions and thoughts. How can I show you wisdom unless you first empty your cup? So ask yourself, What fills your cup? What thoughts, beliefs, or fears are overflowing in your mind? What would happen if you let them go, even for a moment? What new possibilities might rush in when your mind is open and free? Emptying your mind does not mean giving up your dreams or ambitions. It means releasing the mental clutter that obscures your path. It means trusting that when you create space within, you invite the universe to fill it with inspiration, purpose, and joy. Every day, you have the choice to empty your mind. When you wake up, take a moment to be still. Breathe deeply. Let go of yesterday, and don't worry about tomorrow. Focus on the gift of this moment. When challenges come, respond with calm and clarity. When opportunities arise, welcome them with an open heart. Remember, the journey of life is not about collecting more and more, but about learning what to let go. The less you carry, the farther you can travel. The emptier your mind, the fuller your life can become. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember Maya's story. Remember the cup. Take a deep breath and empty your mind. Make space for greatness. Make space for you.